In this video, we'll look into Oledb command. Drag the data flow task. Inside the data flow task, we have this Oledb command. So for that, let us create a table. Create table basics dot pivot dot test has got m1 m in arrow 2. So let us insert into SQLBIBYTES dot pivot dot test values 1 okay, and we'll copy this. We enter 4 records 2 comma 3 comma C 4 E. Select star from SQLBIBYTES dot go dot test. Let's delete the test here. Now let us create this new test table. Inside this SQLBIBYTES, we are creating this test table. To create, execute, right click tables, refresh, go down. There is a test table created. It has got this emp id and emp name. So let us insert these values into that table. Execute and select star from test. We got 1 2 3 4 and ABCD entered into the database. Now we'll go to the SSIS, drag the Oledb source to get the data from this table. So this Oledb source is for the test table. Double click this, and this is the server name, and SQLBIBYTES is the database name. We're going to get the test table. Let me expand this. Go down and get the test table. And these are the columns here, emp id and emp name. Okay. Now we'll drag the Oledb command. Oledb command. Okay. Double click. Now let us check the connection manager. So if I expand this, so we'll have connection manager SQLBIBYTES. SQLBIBYTES is the database name and this is the server name. Now click on component properties. So to give the SQL command, here we are going to update the 4th record, the amp name to C from D. So let us write the update statement. Update SQLBIBYTES dot pivot dot test set name is equal to C where emp id is equal to 4. Okay, And column mappings, there won't be any column mappings because we are updating, and these are the input output properties. This is the output columns. So because we are just updating it, so this part is enough for this. Okay, and now we'll execute. 4 rows are flown to the this Oledb command, and it has updated the table. Let us go and check the table. Now previously we have got D here. If I execute it, we got C now because we have updated it. Here we have updated it to C, where empire is equal to 4. So that's how we can use the Oledb command to update the table. Now this is not the destination, so we have to write it to a file or to a table. Let us write it to a file. So let me take a file here, new text document, and name it my test. So this file I created, this is an empty file I created in C test path. So here we can take the now flat file destination, you drag it the flat file destination, connect it, double click, and new delimited. The columns are delimited by commas except the last one, which is delimited by the new line character. Now browse, select this my test file, and if you go to the table, see there is a header here, emp id and emp name. So we'll say column names in the first data row. Columns, we got this emp id emp name. This is a carriage return line feed is the row delimiter, and column delimiter is comma. Advanced, then preview. So once the data comes, you will see that data there. The mappings, the emp id and emp name have been mapped. Now save, and if I execute it, so it has successfully completed the 4 rows. Close that, and then let us go to here, the C test, is the my test, 1A, 2B, 3C, and 4C, because we have updated it the last record from D to C. So we are able to update it and write it to a file. Here we got the comma separated list because you go here and check the file. We open this flat file connection manager. Here we have chosen column delimiter comma. That's the reason why we got the comma. So let us change it and then see what happens. As test, let us delete this file and let us create a new text document, my test. Now We'll change this flat file connection manager. Columns, instead of comma, I'm going to give a tab separated file. Okay, save it, execute. So it should run now. So the package completed, success. Now go to test, go to my test. It's a tab delimited file. In this updated record also we got it. Go back and just to recapture everything. So we got this test source file, emp id and emp name. This emp id and emp name has got these records 1A, 2B, 3C and 4D was there. Here this value D is there. So we have used the Oledb command to update the D to, we updated where emp id is equal to 4, we have set it to C. And then we have written it to a flat file destination and map these records, and then that flat file has been created here, the my test file. That's how we can use the Oledb command. But if it is a large table, then Oledb command has some performance issues. So you should decide whether to use Oledb command or not based on the number of records that are to be updated. If you like the video, please subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button. For notifications on upcoming videos, please click on the bell icon.